Namaskar. Christmas greetings to all of you. Thank you so much for joining this discussion on a very important topic, converting challenges into opportunities. As we all know, and we have to admit that at some stage of our life, we all face some challenges. Everybody faces some challenges. What is important is how to convert those challenges or challenging situations into opportunities. That is very important thing. The same topic of the discussion could be rephrased as addressing failures or handling failures successfully. We get a number of situations where we face challenges, we come across failures. What is very important is handling such situation, handling such challenges. If we recall sometime, during our childhood, we can try to recall that was there any situation where our parents had extreme challenging situations, how they could overcome those challenges. You can also recount or recall that was there any situation, was there any challenge which you could overcome successfully. So that is very important. So here the focus is not on overcoming the challenges, the focus is on addressing the challenges and converting into the opportunities. See, you can find such titles, topics here and there in newspapers as motivational quotes. What is very important is, do we have some practical examples? Yes, we have practical examples. I will give you some practical examples. I met one person when I was in Myanmar. I met a person. I met him in a restaurant. He was an Indian origin person. I asked him, what do you do? He says, सर मैं एक थाईलैंड में रेस्टोरेंट रन करता हूँ. I run a restaurant in Thailand. I said, what is the story behind running a restaurant in Thailand? और उन्होंने बताया कि मैं इंडियन रेस्टोरेंट रन करता हूँ. I run an Indian restaurant there. I said, what do you do there and how successfully do you do there? He was telling me, I can tell you very successful example. He was saying that when I went to Thailand to do some job, probably his father went there some 60 years ago. He was facing a lot of difficulties and challenges in terms of eating. He was not able to get what he wanted to eat. जो वो खाना पसंद करते थे, he was not getting. So he was undergoing a challenging situation. Then what did he do? I mean, he didn't get disappointed. He rather thought of bringing some solution rather than thinking over problem and problem. समस्या यही है. Whenever challenge comes, whenever challenging situation we face, we think about challenges all the time. We think about problems all the time. That is not correct approach. What is important is we need to think upon what could be the probable, answer to this question. What could be the probable solution to this problem? This is possible that none of your solution works. संभव है. आप जो कुछ सोचेंगे, no, this is how I can overcome the challenge, might not work. It doesn't matter. Keep on doing it. So he thought of doing something, running a small restaurant, and he started in Thailand. And he was telling me, he is a I mean successful person in running the restaurant. He has now series of restaurants, Indian restaurants in Thailand. I think he was telling me that his restaurants are there in Malaysia and some other countries. So think about that person who went to do a job there. His father had a challenging situation. He thought, why can't I, start this initiative as, this is what I wanted to eat and I'm not able to get Indian kind of food. Can I, start taking some initiative that could actually, feed a number of people who want such kind of food. There may be many examples I can tell you through which you can understand the challenges are part of our life. What I will do, I think, thank you so much for joining this YouTube live. If you have some specific questions, I would definitely be happy to respond. But whatever content I have thought of covering in next 10 to 15 minutes, I will cover. And then if there are questions, I will take and respond to your questions. आपके कुछ सवाल होंगे वो भी मैं लेकर के जरूर जवाब दूंगा. So that is one example. Second, I can tell you one more example. No one has ever thought of that these many masks, these many ventilators will be required 2 years ago. Think about that. Just 2 years ago, the pandemic started. The people started struggling. And see the power of India. A lot of startups, self-help groups, they started producing the number of masks, ventilators, and number of products related to, required in healthcare, especially during the treatment of pandemic, that is COVID-19. So that was the greatest challenge I think we have ever seen in our life. So that challenge was converted into opportunity. And after that, I can tell you a number of self-help groups, number of women groups, so many other people, they have, they have started doing greatly in their life. So this is what is, converting the challenging situation into opportunity. So what is important is thinking about a problem, thinking about the probable solution, and trying to explore some opportunity in that problem. Now I'll give you some more practical example, और एक अच्छा practical example देता हूँ. Then there would be some clarity, right? You will say that no, these are all theoretical, it doesn't work. No, this is not true. Some 9 months ago, I was in Myanmar for more than 4 years. When COVID emerged, COVID started, I was in Myanmar. For 2 years, I was not able to travel to India and I was not able to meet my family members. I wanted to. I mean, after some time, there was a relief flight, but there was a lot of risk involved in traveling through that relief flight. मुझे लगा क्या करना चाहिए. I could have also, got disappointed. I'm away from the family. I'm not able to meet my parents, my wife, my daughter, and all that. I thought what to do, how to use this. The online teaching started. I started delivering lectures for 3 courses. 2 courses, I was asked to record a lecture. I started recording the lecture. And one course I was delivering online to the students. All the duties we were doing online mode. मुझे लगा और क्या किया जा सकता है? What else I can do? Because I have a lot of time. I'm all the time in my house, and the house which was provided by the government of Myanmar, which is our neighboring country. So I thought what to do. Then I thought, there are many ideas on which I can write something. I can write some books. I can edit some books. Believe me, in those 2 years when I was stuck, I converted that challenging situation into opportunity. I think in 2 years only, I was able to edit more than, I think, 12 books in 2 years. 10, 12 to 15 books I edited. What are the advantages? I'm not a billionaire, I'm not crorepati. But what is the benefit? Of course, I earned some money. What is important is I could get brilliant visibility all across the world. I got connected with a number of good researchers in a number of countries. Practically, in India, you will find that नाम के लिए लोग बहुत सारा फेसबुक में रिक्वेस्ट भेज करके इधर उधर के कंट्रीज के साथ दे विल गेट कनेक्शन. They will say, Professor, I want to do research with you. My connection is not like that. When I have some collaboration, I actually work with them. That is there. So that 2 years, I thought, why can't I use it? And I started using it. And I could convert that challenging situation into opportunity that brought me, then I got connected with the people from Italy. I got connected with the people from UK. I never thought, the person having a low profile like me could ever get opportunity to be speaking it in the international conference organized by University of California, Irvine. I did it. That was, I think, international seminar on instrumentation and measurement. Measurement, I think. It was mainly on measurement and sensors. I spoke on cognitive sensors. मैं बताने का ये प्रयास कर रहा हूं कि आप जितने भी लोग जुड़े हैं, कुछ प्रैक्टिकल सवाल होगा तो आई विल बी हैप्पी टू आंसर. आई मीन, you have opportunity. You can brood over, the failures all the time, but you can also think of probable situation. And especially we are in the age of ICT tools. This power, the communication and computing tool has given a lot of power, has empowered us. So this is how you can easily get connected with the MIT, Harvard, or any industry people which you want to do something. ऐसा काम किया जा सकता है. There are many things I can tell you. Many students I know, those who have been struggling in hunting for jobs for 2 years and 1 year, they could not get job. What did they do then? I know many of them. I know at least 30, 40 of them who have been my students, and they have been doing brilliantly, in terms of some small startups. So rather than, job seekers, they have become job providers. What is our objective of our life? What is goal of our life? The goal of our life is to, contribute something towards the society. So rather than earning good amount of money, recognition in the society, getting good visibility in their area, they are rather in fact giving employment to a number of people. Possible, बिल्कुल possible है. You can say that, no, how can I get support? I need money in order to, make my dream true. Of course, I agree. There might be difficulty. That is what you have to face. You have to overcome. You can reach out to the people. You can reach out to your help. You can reach out to your parents. You can reach out to someone in this area. I need some kind of help in order to, in order to make my idea visible with some प्रैक्टिकल आउटकम, कुछ अच्छा रिजल्ट लाके मेरे दिमाग में जो थॉट है ऐसा कुछ कर सकता हूँ. कुछ काम को मैं रूरल विलेजेस के लिए कर सकता हूँ, कुछ काम को डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन के लिए कर सकता हूँ. समथिंग इज देयर इन माय माइंड. आई मीन, आई हैव ए ग्रेट आइडिया, आई वांट टू इम्प्लीमेंट. यू कैन ट्राई, you can again get failure, no worries. That will give you the chance, opportunity to introspect yourself. Now where is the problem कहाँ होता है? We have challenges. We never introspect ourselves. We never do postmortem to the challenges. I mean, we need to analyze those challenging situations and try to think that out of these challenges, how to find the probable solution. Is something wrong in me? See, you can say that, no, I tried my last, I tried my best, I did a lot of things, I did all hard work, sincere effort, honesty, and all that, but system is, there is something wrong in the system. System always rejects me. But I can tell you, system might be wrong. You can create your own system. You can develop your own system. Don't depend on the system, be it a government or non-government system. You can have your own system. You can have your own thought, ideas, which could be in fact translated into some successful thing. It's possible, I can tell you, because ये discussion ज़्यादा मेरे ऊपर नहीं है. But I can tell you, I am a self-made person. Throughout my life, there are challenges, thousands of challenges I have been overcoming. Rather, still I have been overcoming, and I love fighting with the challenges. So, what is the benefit? Number one, and how can you do that? Number one is your positivity. Your self motivation will only will help you to do such thing, to convert and to translate failures into success. If you are a person who doesn't have positive energy, doesn't have motivation, doesn't have self enthusiasm, आप नहीं कर पाएंगे. आप बोलेंगे आता नहीं है सर. I mean, it doesn't come to me that when I think of having great enthusiasm, self motivation, energy, it doesn't come to me. How will it come? I can tell you how it comes. You must have a 5-6 मिनट और बोलूंगा, उसके बाद यदि आपके कुछ सवाल होंगे तो मैं लेना चाहूंगा, और नहीं तो फिर क्लोज करेंगे. आई कैन टॉक फॉर अनदर 30-40 minutes provided you have some question. I have been receiving a number of Christmas greetings. I reciprocate all of you this Christmas. May this Christmas bring huge success, immense happiness for all of you, for the life of you, your family members, relatives, everyone. Thank you so much for your greetings. So मैं क्या कर रहा था कि thought of many people lost their job. What was the other part of the story? For many years, the young guys, बहुत सारे लोग, they were not able to live with their parents, their family members. Think about it. That was the greatest quality life, quality time they could spend with the family, they could spend with the parents. And in addition to that, family के साथ तो समय मिल ही गया. In addition to that, what they could do, they could do a lot of things which actually they like to do, which was near to their hobbies. Many people, you could, आप सर्च करिएगा यूट्यूब में और वो सब में मिल जाएगा आपको. People started singing a song, people started creating some funny ideas, they became popular. I can tell you, with the help of ICT media tools, YouTube, hundreds of stories you will find they started earning huge amount of money with those ideas. So there were two things. One, they could spend quality time with their family, their parents, their mother and father. What was the second thing? That they could also utilize that time using, because internet has a power. The communication and computing has a power. That communication ability could empower every one of us to utilize that time and converting into quality time. Here the power goes. Don't worry, it comes within a second. I'm sorry. It will come within a second. The DG will start. Generally, it doesn't happen. I'm really sorry. Yeah, DG sound is coming. It will come. So what I was saying is that you can easily convert the situation, that is challenging situations, into opportunities. Yeah, thank God the power came back. So what is important is, I was telling you that how to be highly energetic. How to be highly energetic. I face a number of situations. I never get disappointed, never get disheartened. My positivity never goes down, my self motivation never goes down. So how can it be? You must have a goal, you must have a dream, you must have big goal that must always will motivate you. No, you have to do, you have to enjoy your life, you have to do entertainment, you have to do all the things, you have to spend time with your family, but you have some goal, and that is asking you, no, you can do it, और आप कर सकते हैं, मुझे पता है. So this attitude has to be there, that you have a big goal for your society, for your family. You have some promise to your parents. You want to make them very proud of you. You want to make your school proud of you. You want to make your institute proud of you. So that actually will always ignite the positive ripples in you, the motivation in you. Recently, एक महीने पहले, इसी महीने, on 1st December, National Institute of Technology, NIT Raipur, awarded me Distinguished Alumnus Award. I mean, that's a huge encouragement for you. And it brings back the great happiness and satisfaction for you, that I am a very low profile person, and an institute like NIT Raipur has given me a Distinguished Alumnus Award. So this is how, this small thing. I mean, this is not a small thing, it's a huge thing which I have received. I have received more than 12, 13 national and international awards, but I do receive, number of invitations. Like yesterday and day before yesterday, I was chief guest I was inaugurating some international conference, and I was also chief guest in a valedictory function. क्या ये छोटी छोटी चीजों को लेकर के अपने आप को मोटिवेट नहीं रख सकते? आपको नहीं लगता कि यार, मैं तो बहुत बड़ा व्यक्ति नहीं हूं, लेकिन मुझे आज चीफ गेस्ट की तरह लोग बुलाने लग गए, वैलिडेटरी फंक्शन में इनॉग्रल स्पीच दे रहा हूं मैं, तो क्या ये इतना काफी नहीं है अपने आप को एनर्जेटिक रखने के लिए? दिस इज एडिक्वेट टू मेक यू सेल्फ मोटिवेटेड. So you have to find that which are the positive energies nearby. You are surrounded by a number of positive energies, positive energy sources. Get it, make it, and just take it easy and use those positive energy components. I can tell you, your motivation, your enthusiasm, your energy, your positivity, your self motivation will help you in converting anything which you want to which you want to achieve. I can tell you, whatever I have been thinking, this is what I want to achieve. Yeah, of course, you can say that, I'm not in a government job. And I can also tell you, I could try. I can say that, no, there was a problem in the system that I can't do here in the public domain. But no, sometimes how I take it, I know, nahi, theek hai yaar. I mean, there might be something wrong in the system, but let me introspect. I can still create my own system and can write my own success story. I have been a student of Ramakrishna Mission, Belur Math, Kolkata. I have been associated with them. So there was a task that something which they wanted to translate one, Swami Vivekananda literature into Chhattisgarhi. For last 20, 30 years, they were searching a person. I mean, I got that opportunity. I didn't get any money and nothing, but that gives you the satisfaction. That Advaita Ashram, Belur Math. I mean, that's greatest. Most respected, revered place for me. It makes me happy यार, उन्होंने मुझे बोला, and I could translate my that Vivekananda literature into Chhattisgarhi. I mean, that is a kind of opportunity, challenging situations. There are many examples you will read where the people are doing a lot of work. You can find the rural women. There are people who have been undergoing a number of hardships and difficult situations, but they have been successfully converting those challenging situations into opportunities. So I think from my side, I can speak on a number of practical examples. As I told you, my life is full of challenges. See, क्या होता है कि the people talk about poverty, people talk about no गरीबी में लोग प्रॉब्लम करता होता है, जो बेचारे failures झेलते हैं उनको ये प्रॉब्लम होता है. The person who has never seen failure, the person who has never seen the poverty will never understand. They will just think, oh, in the book and television we have seen that the poor people suffer a lot. So in the similar manner, my life is full of challenges. So I understand how to handle those challenges and how to convert those challenging opportunities into challenges into opportunities. So in my words, if I rephrase this title, I would say I enjoy converting failures into successes. I enjoy handling failures successfully. This statement might look very awkward, handling failures successfully, but I do it. Happily, I do it. So I think we do not have any question. I mean, all the comments are the great idea, awesome, Merry Christmas. If any one of you have has any question related to how do you handle, you want me to answer on a particular challenge, I can try responding to your question. So if there is something, you can just type it. And if there is no question, I will move towards the yeah, one question is there. How does one overcome procrastination? Yeah, very good question. How does one overcome procrastination? This is a common problem, I tell you. So even weekend, Saturday and Sunday, I have holidays. I have weekend, but I do work. Not at the cost of family time, not at the cost of my recreation and enjoyment. I do it, बट आई नो दैट दिस इज माई प्रायोरिटी. मुझे कुछ किताब और पूरा करना है, मुझे कुछ आर्टिकल और कुछ लिखना है. आई वर्क हार्ड. सो व्हाट इज प्रोक्रेस्टिनेशन? नो यार, ठीक है, आज नहीं करते, ओके, विल डू टुमारो. नो, विल डू डे आफ्टर टुमारो. एंड आई कैन टेल यू, आई ऑलवेज मेक ए स्टेटमेंट, टुमारो नेवर कम्स. I was staying in a Ramakrishna mission during my engineering, whatever I mean, my life, it's because of Ramakrishna mission, Vivekananda Ashrama, Raipur. So there our Swamiji always used to say, कल नहीं आज. And he used to add, आज नहीं अभी. Never, tomorrow never comes. Not tomorrow, today, not today. He used to say now, now. So if you want to do something, don't just plan. Planning is very important, but if you plan something, and after that, what is important is You have to start from now. 1%, 0.1%, at least something, some planning or some kind of thing you can start with. You can just note down that how will I complete this work? How will I handle these challenging situations? It's possible. It's definitely possible. So over that is procrastination doesn't apply to me. I never put any work on, tomorrow, day after tomorrow. Never. I start doing it. That's all. Definitely, some work will require 3 days, 4 days, 5 days. You can plan it and completely, you complete within a time. And as far as as far as my own, tasks are concerned, I believe that my 99% of tasks are completed before time. That never goes, after time. So this is possible. So when you have something, some great vision, some great goal, great, aim in your life, I can finally conclude if there is no more question. I always respond to this. What is your goal? What is your dream? Your dream might be making money, dream might be settling down in USA, but in my understanding, your dream, especially my dream is little different. And in other words, I'm trying to explain, your dream must be, to make your parents happy, to make your parents proud, to make your family proud of you, to make your school proud of you, to make your institute proud of you. Do something so that that they feel proud of you. Try to do something so that you bring happiness for others. You can at least bring happiness for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people. You can try helping the people who are needy in terms of knowledge. It is always not necessary in terms of money. You can help them in terms of knowledge, your expertise. You have something. So I was talking about the challenges. तो क्या होता है कि हमारे पास challenges हम handle नहीं कर पा रहे, but you know that नहीं यार मेरे को गाना अच्छा आता है, मेरे को ये आर्ट बनाना अच्छा आता है पेपर में. कभी कभी करके देखिए. ट्राई टू, just try. Maybe it works. Sometime it may work. And if it works, it will bring the success for you. So there is one more question: how you converted challenges into opportunities? Any exam related to your life? Yeah, this is a very interesting question. I think that's not very relevant to converting challenges into opportunities, but I can say that especially during my PG, the examination was nothing for me. I mean, I never cared about the examination. Examination was not at all difficult for me because I just enjoyed, learning, reading, and understanding, and whatever came to my mind by understanding and creating some conceptual knowledge that I reproduced in the examination. So, in terms of examination, I always suggest the students rather than using, what is called as a rote learning. यार जितना समझ में आता है समझिए और ज्यादा टेंशन मत लीजिए, और जितना समझ में आता है according to your understanding, developing and comprehending whatever you have developed the knowledge, based on that you only try to write. You just attempt to write. I can tell you, you will do wonders. I was, almost an average student during bachelor of, my BE from NIT Raipur. There are a number of factors. I was a typically, Dehati villager. I was not able to speak Hindi during my engineering. So there is a story. I don't want to talk about that. But during my master, I mean, I was doing great, and I don't want to appreciate myself. What I want to say that, it's not difficult. So let's not talk about the examination. We can talk about examination separately. So someone is asking about the meditation. I think yeah, of course. Very quickly, I do meditate, and meditation works. In fact, currently I have been trying to do research in the area of community wellness, जहाँ पर हमें ट्राई कर रहे हैं मेडिटेशन, योगा, माइंडफुल प्रैक्टिसेस, ये क्या हमारे क्वालिटी ऑफ लाइफ, क्वालिटी ऑफ स्लीप, हमारा मेंटल हेल्थ, इन सब चीज को इम्प्रूव करता है क्या. एंड आई कैन टेल यू there are not very so many papers, but there are some papers in which there is what is called evidence based result, and that is indicating that meditation works. Meditation sadhana, you focus on something, you meditate on something, you practice some mindful practices, it definitely works. So I think so. If there is no more question, if there is any question, I can still answer. And if there is no question, I just would like to sum up that there may be a number of stories, and you can just read those stories. You can search those stories in the social media, in the YouTube. You will find that the people there you may find a number of persons who are very easily converting challenges into opportunities. Talking about myself, I have more than, I think, more than at least I can recall 40 such challenging situations that I have converted. 40 such challenging situations that I have converted into opportunities. And whatever I am, whatever visibility I have been enjoying, whatever respect in my academic field I am enjoying, I can tell you that is the outcome of handling, knocking down those challenges. Knock down the challenges, overcome those challenges, and try to learn from the challenges, introspect yourself, align yourself to the challenges, and try to fight and try to just overcome and get what you want to do, what you aspire to do, and that's possible. I think कंक्लूडिंग रिमार्क ये होगा, स्वामी विवेकानंद हमेशा कहा करते थे, क्योंकि मैं स्वामी विवेकानंद को बहुत फॉलो करता हूँ. ही ऑलवेज यूज्ड टू से, स्वामी विवेकानंदा, जिस दिन आपको लगता है कि आपके लाइफ में कोई डिफिकल्टी नहीं आया, तो इसका मतलब आप समझ लीजिए कि आपका रास्ता बहुत सही नहीं जा रहा है. So if you are really leading to a successful, life, you are really leading to a huge success, you will have to face difficulty every day. Every day you'll have to face difficulty. So this is very simple thing. So I can say convert the challenges into opportunities, handle the failures successfully, and this is actually possible. If there is something wrong in system, create your own system. If there are difficulties where you face, it is not bringing successes for you, create your own success. If you don't find path, आपको रास्ता नहीं दिख रहा है, you are not finding the suitable path, to reach to your destination, create your own path. Just create your own path. So with this note, I thank you so much everyone for joining this. I hope this could help you, and this could create some positive ripples in you, a positive ripple that can ignite a self motivation, that can ignite a ripple of positivity, that can ignite the ripple of self motivation, self enthusiasm and energy. और उससे आप कुछ भी कर सकते हैं. और वाकई में anything is possible you can do. I'm not a huge great successful person, but whatever I have achieved in my life, that is really great for me. I only understand its importance and the value, and there have been challenges and I have been very successfully overcoming. So based on my own experience and based on jitna life mein idhar udhar dekha hai, I could try to sum up. So thank you so much, all the best. And if I receive your love, other further queries related to this, I would love to have more number of YouTube lives on such topics, related to motivation, handling the failures, handling the difficult situations, and so on. Thank you so much. Namaste.